Hey guys, for family and friends, I'm Kelly, and I'm a designer at Helium Creative, for those that you don't know. But I have a problem that, amongst a lot of other people's, oh god. Can we just all take a deep breath? Because I think I need this. A lot of people have these really vivid, random, weird dreams. And a real problem is, okay, what does this mean in my real life? What could this be implying? Where are my thoughts coming from? Why am I even thinking this? So ultimately, the concept of my app is to input the dreams that you have, to complete these logs, and to be able to interpret your own dreams. So with the research, 70% of people sometimes remember them, while 16% really never remember them. Oftentimes in the morning they'll remember them, but oftentimes at night they don't. 60% of people during the survey said that they would document their dreams, and then 90% would document them if they could learn more about them. So with more one-on-one user interviews, people really wanted to know what these dreams are trying to tell me, and how does this relate to my real life? They often also said that they could capture it, and they would want to keep track of them more. So with this idea, I came up with 2 user stories to kind of help shape the app itself, what kind of features I wanted to incorporate. As a user, I want to be able to document the dreams I have so that I can remember. I feel like I'm going to cry.
You're just dreaming.
I'm dreaming. That I can remember when I look them up later. As a user, I want to keep track of my dreams so that I can have a better understanding of what they might be suggesting, or that I can make connections to waking life. So here's some preliminary sketches. So ultimately for the UI, I wanted to keep it dark, mysterious, ethereal, and quick and effortless. Now for this, people, at the end of the day, they said, okay, am I really going to use my phone to log my dream, right? So I had to think through this experience, what's the quickest way to do it? How are they going to be able to do it? Some people want to record it. If they're sleeping with someone else, that may not be convenient. So maybe I want to log it, put in keywords. So these are the 3 steps that I want to take. For the UI, you'll see a lot of integration of gradients, darkness, very simple. Here's some of the color palette, some of the typography, and here are some of the elements. Now, within the user interface, you'll see a lot of the gradients being used, and the types of dreams have a key focus for this. So if it's a normal dream, the gradient will change. So ultimately, the user will change their own interface. Also with this, a lot of it will be at night, so I had to think about, okay, how is this night shift mode going to affect how my app looks? So with the colors, I had to keep in mind that that night shift mode, so it adds like a yellow tone to it versus the blue light on the left. So this is Somnus. Somnus means, or the definition of it is the Roman god of sleep. And this is the app. Okay, so let's say at night you have this weird dream, and you have 3 ways to document it. The golden route would be the keywords. So for that, I'm just going to open the app, describe the type of dream I had, and as you see, that color is integrated. How did it make me feel? It made me feel scared. Jot down some keywords, and then I have logged it that way. The second way is to do the journal route, which let's say I just want to scribble something out. I can do little icons. I can do it this way. And I have logged it. And for the purpose of this, we're going to do a voice recording. So let's say I had this dream of, I was in the house I was growing up in, and it was a fire. My family was there, and the dream was scary. So I go back to sleep. The next day, I get a notification that I've logged a dream. And you'll already see that gradient show up. From here, if the tag didn't get picked up from the recording, I could add that it made me scared or I felt scared, so you already see that gradient kind of being added. So let's say I had a lucid dream. This is kind of what it would show. So you're kind of altering your own interface. For the interpretation part, you can click on any of the keywords and it will have the symbolism for what, let's say, fire means. From here, I can add more details, and then you'll click Save, and you'll be shown the dashboard of the app. So from here, you can keep track of all of your dreams that you've been having over the course of months, weeks, days, and you can kind of correlate, okay, why am I having like really scary dreams around this time? Am I really stressed? So you can kind of make do with your dreams and see what they mean in waking life. Now, a really wise person told me, next steps would be, okay, what if I have multiple dreams a night? How am I going to differ all the colors? Well, you'll just have a really colorful calendar. I'll be thinking on that. But that's my app.